All right, welcome back. There's a question, and this question is under polynomials. So now, in polynomials, there is always a standard expression that say what px is equals to have an. This an is the coefficient of x, and we have x n. Now, this n that is up is what is called the degree of polynomial. It's called the degree of polynomial. This is the variation. This is the variable. So this n is the power, is the degree of what of polynomial. Well, this an is what is the coefficient of what of polynomial. And then when you see a in base, a in base 0, it means what is the constant of the polynomial. So it's the constant term. So now that means what this a naught is what is 4 1 and minus 3. So they are the what? They are the constants. No, they don't have anything attached to it. They don't have x. They don't have anything. So they are the constants. So now what to? This one is under a addition and subtraction. So I want to show you how to add polynomials, and then I will now try to do another example so that you can see. So now let's continue. So now a. You see a. You have p1 p1x plus p2x. So now want to add p1 and p2. So let's add it and see. So will now be what? It will now be equals to. So now p1 is what? Is 7x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x plus 4, all in bracket, plus. So now let me bring this one here. Let me bring the p2 here. So I have p2, which is what? 5x squared plus 6x plus 1, close the bracket. So now they say this what? Addition. We want to add. p1 and p2. So what we'll do there is that we'll now say equals to. So now let's check the one that the degree, that means the power is the same. So this one does not have any power that is raised to the power of 3. So no any power. So we'll now bring out the 7, only the 7 cube. Then we'll now check this one has it. So minus 4x squared plus 5x squared. So we'll now have plus x squared. Then we'll now go to this one. We'll have 3x plus 6x. We'll now have plus 9x. So now this one will now say 4 plus 1. It will now be 5. So this is the answer for the A. So let's go to B. Now that B is equals, B is what? B says p1x plus p3x. So we're gonna have what? p1x plus p3x. So now it equals to. So now we are dealing with this one and this one. So let's put it down. 7x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x plus 4, all in bracket, then plus. So now let's put the p3, which is what? 4s cubed plus 2x minus 3, all in bracket. So now it will be equals to. So seeing this one, the power, which is cube and cube, is the same. So we will now plus it. 7x cubed plus 4x cubed will now be 11x cubed. So now let's go to the next one. if you can check, you find out what here there is no 4, there is no x squared here, only x. So now we'll now pick this one and just put it as minus x square. So we'll now come to this one, 3x plus 2x. So we'll now have plus 5x. So 4 4 minus 4 plus minus 3 will now be what? Plus 1. That is the answer. Yeah, I mean, let's go to C. We have what? C said, C is what? P1 in bracket x minus P2 in bracket x is equals to, so that this one is subtraction. It's no longer addition again. So now we will subtract this one from this one. So now it will now be what? 7x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x then plus 4 all in bracket minus minus 5x squared plus 6x plus 1 all in bracket. So now what you will do here is I will not check, since this one, the only one that, it's only one that has what, 7 has a x cube. This one does not, this one the P2 does not have x cube, so we will not pick, only pick this one, the 7x cube. So now we'll now go to this one, minus 4x squared minus 5x squared will now be what? Minus 9x squared. Then we now go to this one, 3x minus 6x will now be what? It will now be minus 3x. So now 4 minus 1 will now be what? Plus 3. That is the answer. So now let's go to D. Let's go to D. D now say P3 x minus P2 x is equals to, we now have 4x cube plus 2x minus 3 all in bracket minus, then the P2 is what? 5 square plus 6x plus 1. It will not be equals to, so now we'll have since this one is only this one, so we'll not pick it. It's the only one that has a x cube. This one does not have x cube that we can plus, so let's just, or minus, let's just leave it that way. So now let's go, since this one too is only this one does not have x squared, so now we'll not see minus 5x squared. Then see this one have it, so now 2x minus 6x, it will not be what? Minus 4x, then minus 3 minus 1 will not be minus 4. That is the answer. Go to number E, which is what? He said what we should plus P1, P2 and P3. We'll plus it together, and when we do this one, I'll try to say, okay, let us make x to be the, maybe value of x should be 1 or 2 or 0, so that we can see how the answer will be. So now, but this one I'm just teaching you how to add and subtract polynomial. Now let's go to E. We have P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equals to, so now let's start it from here. We have 7x cubed minus x squared plus 3x plus 6, plus 4 all in bracket, then plus open bracket again. Let's put the 2x squared plus 6x plus 1 all in bracket, then plus, then let's write this one, 4 x cubed plus 2x, or since this I will not do, let me just clean it. Let me just clean it and write it here so that it will be clear. 2x minus 3. So now it will be equals to, now we want to add them all together. So what we'll do here is that we'll check here, you have x cubed, here no x cubed, here we have x cubed, and the coefficient is 7 and 4, so let's plus it. We now have 11x cubed. So now let's go to x squared. We have minus 4x squared for here, and we have 5x squared, so it's only for here, and here we have it. So will now be what? Plus, because minus 4x squared plus 5x squared will be what? Plus x squared. So now let's go to let me see. So we are finished with x squared. Let's go to normal x. 3x plus 6x plus 2x. It will not be what? Let me see. It will not be 9, 11. So it will not be plus 11x. So now let's go to this one. We have 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 minus 3. It will now be plus 2. That is the answer. Now, since we have found this one, and I said that okay, let's say if px, like say let's say if x is equals to 1, or let me see, or 0. So now let's put the value of x to be 1 or 0. So now we'll do the 2. So now let's first start with 1. Let's say 11, all in bracket 1 is to the power of 3 plus 1 to the power of 2 plus 11 times 1 plus 2 will now be equals to what? So now let's say 11. So let's say 1 cube is still 1, so times 1 plus 1 square is 1. 11 times 1 is still 11 plus the constant, which is 2, will be equals to. So now 11 times 1 is still 11, and all this one, so we now have 11 plus 1 plus 11 plus 2 is equals to what? So 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 plus 11, so we now have 23. 23 will now have plus 2 will now be 25, because 11 plus 1 12 plus 11 23 plus 2 25. So now let's go for when it is 0. So we'll now have 11 of 0 cube plus squared plus 11 times 0 plus 2 will be equals to what? You know that in nutshell, you know that anything like this, 0 raised to the power of 3 is still 0, 0 raised to the power of 2 is still 0. This one, so now when you multiply it, still it will be 0, 0, and 0. So the answer will be what? 2. So thank you for watching. This is just the subtraction and addition of polynomial. So the next part, it will be multiplication. So please follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.